the night train at Deoli. I was 18, visiting my grandmother, and the night train stopped at Deoli. A girl came down the platform selling baskets. It was a cold morning, and the girl had a shawl thrown across her shoulders. Her feet were bare and her clothes were old, but she was a young girl, walking gracefully and with dignity. When she came to my window, she stopped. She saw that I was looking at her intently, but at first she pretended not to notice. She had a pale skin, set off by shiny black hair and dark, troubled eyes. And then those eyes, searching and eloquent, met mine. She stood by my window for some time, and neither of us said anything. But when she moved on, I found myself leaving my seat and going to the carriage door, and stood waiting on the platform, looking the other way. I walked across to the tea stall. A kettle was boiling over a small fire, but the owner of the stall was busy serving tea somewhere on the train. The girl followed me behind the stall.
Do you want to buy a basket? They are very strong, made of the finest cane.
No, I don't want a basket. We stood looking at each other for what seemed a very long time.
Are you sure you don't want a basket?
All right, give me one. I took the one on top and gave her a rupee, hardly daring to touch her fingers. As she was about to speak, the guard blew his whistle. She said something, but it was lost in the clanging of the bells and the hissing of the engine. I had to run back to my compartment. The carriage shuddered and jolted forward. I watched her as the platform slipped away. She was alone at the platform, and she did not move. But she was looking at me and smiling. I watched her until the signal box came in the way, and then the jungle hid the station. But I could see her standing there alone.